Okay, I'm over here in the main shop looking at the original Mr. Heater that we bought. This unit has served us well for many, many years. I believe it's 5, maybe 7 years old. I can't really remember. We've had it a long, long time. This is the lighting hole. Here you can see the modification I had to do to this unit. I had to put a 1/2-inch ball valve on here and go directly into the burner. The black knob on the front of here is nothing more than a valve that allows you to use the thermocoupler, which is right here. Right here. I had thought that our thermocoupler had went bad, and it actually hadn't. I bought a new replacement thermocoupler offline. I found it in just a couple of minutes of searching. So I changed that, and I don't know what the problem was. It was something wrong in the valving or something. It would not allow the unit to burn the pilot light. So we bypassed our mercury switch. If this thing was lit and I knocked it over, it is going to stay running. That is something to be concerned about. Obviously, do this modification at your own risk, but it worked good for me. Now, I am going to talk about certain things you have to do this modification. Like I said, I am still using this unit after 5, 6, maybe 7 years. I can't really remember. It's held up extremely, extremely well. I can't say that it's been flawless performance, but it did work flawlessly right up until this year. I would have already had a new replacement, but you can't get them until August. So now, one of the safety features I like about this, if you have the ball valve in the open position, which we have now, and you go over here to your tank and you open this valve, you will hear this clicked. Because there was no back pressure built up in the line, it clicked a check valve inside the regulator. Now, when I turn this off, because our valve is still open, you will hear a click right there. If you do not have the valve closed, when you open this valve, the unit will not work, which is a good thing because you will not be filling your building with propane. Now, with the valve off, I can open this, open it right. Now, I can open this valve here, and you can hear propane flowing. Obviously, this is something to be very, very careful of if you're going to have to do this modification. Another thing to note about these 125,000 BTU heaters, it is recommended that they run on a 100-pound propane bottle. They will run on a smaller bottle, but the liquid propane in the bottom of the tank cannot vaporize quick enough, and then it really starts cutting down on the heat producing capability of the unit. It will sit there and burn all day long, but you will not get the 125,000 BTU. I'm going to go ahead and light the unit so you can see this work. Okay, I'm going to turn the valve off on the Mr. Heater. This would be as if we had shut it down yesterday and walked away. I'm going to slowly open the large propane tank valve. Now I'm going to have my propane torch already running. That way, when I open this valve, I'm not putting excess gas out into the building, and I won't burn my eyebrows off. Now I'm going to slowly open the valve with my propane torch already in there and lit. Here you can see we have a nice small fire. I will slowly open the valve, and the unit roars right to life. Still usable, even though I got rid of all of the safety features. we will let that heat all the way up, and then I will show you shutting the unit down. There you have it. The unit is fully warmed up, still functional. Of course, we never turn our back on these things. If we're going to lunch, we're shutting down for the end of the day, we shut the heaters down. We turn the propane off. Don't leave this unattended and burn down your building. Shutting the unit down is just as simple as coming up here to the top gate valve. I just turn this to the right. There you have it. And now that the unit has been shut down and the ball valve is still open, if anyone would walk past, turn this on, the regulator up on the tank would activate its check valve and close because there's not any back pressure in the line. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time.